What's up, guys? Welcome. All right, little later than I was hoping to start, but we are up and we are running. Yeah, sorry guys. I was like, dude, I was really hoping we could get closed a little sooner than we did. I had a football break and a baseball break. They both got posted around the same time. They both closed very close. I knew the football break was going to be a little quicker to run. I was really hoping that one was going to go faster. I was kind of like tagging on that one a little more often. I was commenting on. I was doing what I could, but baseball ended up closing first. And what I do is whatever break closes first with payments first. When it's closed and paid up, first one there, first one to break. So while we were breaking baseball, we went ahead, we closed football, and then we just had to wrap that one up. So I am working on getting somebody hired and brought in here that will be able to post football breaks for me a little more often. He's going to post breaks out of my account, so it'll show me posting, but he's doing it for me while I'm live doing baseball. So hopefully we can get a few more breaks lined than we have been doing. Um, and then also on situations like that, I'll hopefully have him like updating the post, letting you guys know kind of where I'm at, roughly how much longer. Yeah, hopefully we can get some help in there to expedite that process a little bit. Tony's grabbing spot 3 on the live fill. I like it. All right, that live fill. Tony's going to start us off. So here, let me put your name in it and I'll walk everyone through it. So the live fill is just something we like to do, a little extra, something to do after the break, completely voluntary. It has nothing to do with the main break. When we're done doing the 5 box break, if anybody wants to get into a live fill, random divisions, I'm at $39 a spot for four teams, random division. Um, if you want to claim a spot in that one, just drop your comment there in the chat. Look at this list over here, 1 through 8. So Tony grabbed 3. It's that easy. Just call the spot number. The big thing there is do not pay until we actually fill. Let's make sure we're going to close it first. If you claim a spot and the break doesn't end up filling, then when we get to the end of the video, we'll call it. We'll cut the video, and no need to send payment. That way I don't have to send refunds. So yeah, just hold off on sending. Let's make sure we can close it. No harm, no foul to get on the list though. I said if it doesn't go, it doesn't go. We're about 50-50. About half the time they close, about half the time they don't. Tony's going to throw 8 on there too. All right, that's a quarter of it done. It's the nice thing about the divisions, only 8 spots. It doesn't take much. All right. Cool. Well, real quick, guys, I've got a few new people that jumped into this one, so welcome. Thanks for letting me break for you. I know a lot of you guys may be catching us on the replay. Keep in mind, if you can fast forward from where you are right now, you are not live. All right. It is about 8 o'clock right now on the West Coast. It's 11 o'clock East Coast on Friday night. So if you're not watching this live, just keep that in mind. Like if you're replying, if you're like commenting, trying to claim numbers in the chat, and I'm not responding, understand that that's why. I know a lot of people are probably going to catch us on the replay tomorrow. Let's see. Do me a favor. If I have not shipped to you before, DM me your address. My schedule is I break every day in baseball and I break as much as I can in football, which again, I'm going to get that number up here hopefully very soon. But I do break a lot in baseball. Like that was a 10 boxer and we do one of those every day. So it's a lot of sorting. What we do is I break Monday through Friday. I take the weekend off. And then on Monday, we sort the entire previous week's breaks. It takes all day. Tuesday, we print all of the labels. Takes all day. It's like 100 packages typically. Then we drop off on Wednesday. So this is the last break of the shipping cycle. I will be off over the weekend. And like I said, sort Monday, label Tuesday, drop off Wednesday. What else? If you notice there at the bottom of the screen, it says text football to 833-448-0185. That is to get text previews of the breaks. I get people ask me all the time to tag them when I break. I cannot tag as many people as there are that ask me to do that. So what I do is I put the ball in your court. If you want to get a notification, that's how I send them out. I text. What I do is when I send out the text message, I just send it out to my football list, whoever's subscribed to it. You can hop off of it anytime you want. Very easy to do. But if you want to get the messages, text football to that number. It'll auto opt you in. And then when I post breaks, about 10 to 15 minutes before I post, I push a text message out to anyone who's following. You'll get a notification showing what I'm breaking that day, all of the team pricing, and the exact time that I'm going to post a break. I mean, exact. So like today's was 4:30 Eastern. At 4:29 Eastern, I'm on my iPhone ready to hit the button. The moment it turns 4:30, I hit post. So you know exactly what time it's going to go. All right. Enough jibber jabber. Let's get started. I got one retail box in this one, and then it's hobby the rest of the way. So 123 Optic Blaster, looking for downtowns. Even if we don't hit the downtown, we've still got rated rookies, hollows, purple shocks. We got other stuff in here as well. A lot of retail boxes. It's like, you know, like absolute. It's kaboom or bust. But here we got soft landings. CeeDee Lamb, Will Levis would have been a soft landing. Played a little better. Rashee Rice rated rookie's not bad, and then John Randall base. We'll do all the top loads as we go. The Chiefs are ready to get Rice back. Well, I see it. Every so often, my camera will do that. It just something up with OBS. It just turns the autofocus on, and the autofocus is terrible. I keep it off, and it will just turn itself back on randomly. So I'll keep an eye on it and turn it back off as soon as I see it. There's Rice. T-Law. Emmanuel Forbes, rated rookie. Light it up, Josh Allen insert, TJ Watt. James Conner. Jonathan Mingo, rated rookie. Montez Sweat, hollow, K. Dotton. I'll sleeve all the hollows, all the purple shocks. Top load a lot as well. Joe Burrow. DJ Johnson, rated rookie, purple shock. Darnell Washington, rated rookie. And Joe Klecko. Herman Moore. Felix and Udike Uzoma, purple. Mekhi Blackman, rated rookie. Ricky Jackson, base. Last one from the only blaster box. Like I said, it's hobby the rest of the way. Bruce Smith. Fiocco Jr., rated rookie. Dalton Schultz, hollow. And Brian Robinson, base. Also, if you're watching over on YouTube, you are also welcome to participate in those live fills as long as you're live. Again, it's Friday night. It's 8:06 Pacific, 11:06 Eastern. So if you are watching live, you want to participate, you can. If you're in the Facebook group, you guys know how to do the payments. I'll walk you through that. But if you're not part of our Facebook group, you can still participate. I just have a little different payment process for you. So just we'll have you do it through the website. Easy to do. I can walk you through it. All right, Zenith. It is release day for Zenith. First box in. Let's see it. The big thing we're looking for here are the Contenders Optic previews. They're going to be tough pulls. They're numbered to 24 if we can find us one. And then we do have these available for personals. I'm at $250 a box on personals. All right, here we go. Good luck. It's got that pinnacle style to it. Joey Bosa. Bo Nix. Behind the numbers. It's on that thicker stock. We'll take it. We'll take it. Nice one. I'll check. I don't think it's numbered, but I will double check in a minute. Who had the Broncos? Broncos were Robert Darcy. Nice hit, bud. Jatavion Sanders, rookie. Numbered to 299. Braylon Allen on the auto. Nice one for the Jets. Jets getting a good rookie. Woody Van Treek. Not wrong with that one. Good looking cards. Chalk Talk, T-Law. That's to 25 on the Trevor Lawrence. 13 out of 25 for the Jags. Chris Kidney. And then the patch auto. Good luck. Roman Wilson, 41 out of 399. Steelers, Austin Nelson. The RPA. Get some sleeves and top loads here. a little big. I grabbed the wrong one. That's what I was trying to get. Trevor Lawrence to 25. Check this Knicks. I think it's numbered, but let me make sure. Yeah, no number on the behind the numbers. Really good looking set though. Behind the numbers, Bo Nix, rookie. Braylon Allen, rookie auto. That was to $2.99 for the Jets. And then Roman Wilson, RPA to $3.99. R-Dub. And yeah, the 2 base. No numbers on the base cards. All right, let's switch it out. Let's go to Finest. We'll come back to Zenith. I like to sandwich the release day stuff a little at the beginning, a little at the end if I can. This is a good one for that. So Topps Finest. I opened some of this on release day. I haven't actually opened any since release day. I've opened a bunch of baseball. It's the same style lineup as baseball, same format. This is the word I'm looking for. Very rookie heavy on the set though. Good luck, guys. Jacob Cowing, rookie. Michael Pratt, rookie. Dwayne Bowe. Warren Moon, Seahawks. Troy Aikman on the rare. Todd Heap to 325. Throwback there for the Ravens. 193 out of 325. There you go, Mark. Eli Manning, Field Generals. Finest debuts, Jaden Daniels. We'll take it. We'll take it. Caleb on the checker. And then uncommon, Kurt Warner. It's uncommon, but it's 1 per pack, so it's not all that uncommon. Checkers are unnumbered. A little shorter, though. Kind of like getting a silver. Debuts, Jaden. Caleb. Todd Heat is to 325. A lot of color in these boxes, too. A lot of numbered. Then I'm going to go ahead and sleeve the rare Aikman. Don Majowski. Barry Sanders. Bruce Smith. Lenny Moore. First auto is Arian Foster. That's to 10 for the Texans. Did she get him? Ashley got her PC Texans. 4 out of 10 on the former Vol, Arian Foster. Was a monster there for a little while. Boy, he was one of the first fantasy studs. Xavier Legette to 125. 84 out of 125 for the Panthers on the purple. CJ Stroud, team finest, insert, base insert for the Texans as well. Roger Staubach, silver, or refractor. Quinyon Mitchell, checker, and Mark Rippon, uncommon. Nice auto, Ashley. This is the box that we currently have up for the live fill. You see it back here. It's a separate box. If you guys want to grab anything in that one, I am at $39 for a random division in that box. So you're getting 4 teams, a little under $10 a team. Finest has been a good box. Like I said, a lot of color, a lot of numbered, tons of rookies. Jason Newton, rookie. Kamari Lassiter, rookie. Dylan Johnson, rookie. Frank Gore Jr., rookie. Marvin Harrison, base rookie. Lenny Moore's on the green to 75. 48 out of 75. Finest can't say that word. Dynamos. Bucky Irving. I'm going to say Dynamos. Rookie insert. Terrion Arnold, finest debuts on the checker. Cade Stover, rookie checker. And Jatavion Sanders, uncommon. Base insert for Bucky. Let's leave these two. Go ahead and top load Marvin on the base rookie. Joe Alt, Sam Hartman, Trey Benson, Xavier Legette, Roman Wilson. Second auto, second Texans. All Texans back here for Ashley. Cade Stover, rookie auto. Braylon Trice is to 125, 77 out of 125. No number on the Stover. Adrian Peterson, Dynamos. Dynamos checker, Audric Estime. Another checker, Caleb Williams. And Spencer Rattler, uncommon. Caleb Williams, this checker is on the uncommon. Stover. Trice. And Caleb. Two more packs in finest. The other 20, Billy Sims, Walter Payton, Kurt Warner, Tavondre Sweat, Edgerrin Cooper to 250, 214 out of 250, purple rookie. What? Oh, no. Okay. Listen, guys, I was not expecting us to pull one of these. All right, here's the deal on these. I mentioned this the last time we broke this. There are going to be 3 players on the back. Okay, if they are different teams, I cannot peel this off. So what it is there's 3 players on the back. It's a mystery player on the front. If you peel off the black, you're left with one of those 3, but we don't know which one. Okay, so it'll be one of those 3 players. I'm hoping all 3 are on the same team, at which point it's a nice and easy one. We know what team's going to get it. If it is different players on different teams, we may have to random to see where it's going to go. I cannot peel this off because it damages and devalues the card. Okay? Or it at least potentially damages, potentially devalues the card. Not going to peel that. Okay? It's going to be randomed amongst the 3. If one person owns 2 out of 3, they don't need the random. They've got the card. It only needs to be random if no one owns a majority of the card. All right? Fingers crossed. I am hoping this is all going to go to the same person. I was hoping not to pull one of these, to be honest. Warren Moon, uncommon. Ooh, Jaden Daniels, nice. Checker. Commies, Jay. We'll take that. We'll take it. Bucky Irving on the silver. Refractor. Dynamos, Trey Benson. All right, for the mystery, it's going to be, please be the same team. Again, if you own the majority of the card, you own the card. Oh, wow. So you've got, dude, hold on a second. Is it Titans? Let me look it up. Looks like Commanders. Looks like Titans and Titans, but hang on. Let me get the checklist. I was expecting there to be names there and not just mystery facts. Bear with me. Hold on. Let me pull up the checklist. They don't even give a name on that. 2024 Tops Finest Checklist. Scroll down here to inserts. Bombardiers, debut, Dynamos, Field Generals, for the record, framed white. Mystery Finest Refractors. And it is MIST 18. Okay, so it's two Titans. Man, I was hoping they were going to do this. It's Sam Hartman of the Commanders, Cedric Gray of the Titans, Tavondre Sweat of the Titans. Titans have 2 out of 3. That goes to the Titans. That's Travis Robinson. Yeah, Jay, I'm sorry, but I was really hoping I wasn't going to get this card. I think it's supposed to be one of the 3. I don't think it's supposed to be anybody else but those 3, but it's going to be one of the 3. So I don't think most of them aren't like that. I mean, there are some other ones like the Washington's got number 15 where it's Doug Williams for the Buccaneers and then Joe Theismann for the Redskins, Mark Rippon for the Redskins. So yeah, it's in this particular one though, that is Commanders, Titans. So that'll go to the Titans. There you go, Travis. I'll be honest, I really was kind of hoping not to get that card for that very reason. Or at least like if you're gonna do that, like give me make them all the same team. But that's what we got. All right. Yeah, Mystery Finest Refractors. That's what they call it. It's 1 in 56. I guess is it a case hit? 1 in 56 hobby packs. So 50. Yeah, there's 6. 6 divided by 6. 1 in 9 1/3 boxes. There's 8 boxes in a case. So it's a little tougher than a case hit. It's a little less common than a case hit. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jay. Dude, I was really hoping not to get that card. The Arnold top loaded. At least I can act like it's something. Dude, it's really weird top loading that. That's all right. We're gonna pop a big Jaden in one of these. There's the Bucky refractor. Jaden on the checker. And then that Mystery Finest. You know what, bud? I will top load Terrion Arnold for you. It is cool hitting it, but I'd rather hit that in a personal. I was talking with I think I was talking with Manny about that. It was either Manny or it might have been Drake. I know Drake broke some finest, and I thought it was Manny that I was talking about. Where like, hey, make sure like this is how we're gonna handle that. We talked through that exact situation. So, all right, Jermaine Burton. Terrion Arnold, Dan Marino, J.J. Watt, Blake Corum, rare. Michael Pratt's /75 on the blue, 6 out of 75. Steve Young, Field Generals, finest debuts, Michael Pratt. Xavier Worthy, rare checker. We'll take that one. And then Audric Estime on the uncommon. Again, this is the same box that we have up for the live fill, guys. That is random divisions, $39 per division. You're getting a little less than $10 a team on that one. So if you guys want to grab a spot in that one, just call out the number you want there in the chat. I'll put you on the list. You do not need to send payment unless we close. We got 2 spots down, 6 spots to go. We'll see if we can get that full. And if not, by the time the video is done, if we're not full or pretty close to it, we'll go ahead and we'll end the video. We tried. No harm, no foul. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Let's do the other Zenith. Let's finish with Obsidian. Obsidian's a fun box to finish with. Again, it is Zenith release day. These are $249. What do we got? Xavier Worthy Chalk Talk. That one's unnumbered. Base. Lufau. Maris Lufau. Rookie. Parallel is to 10. 6 of 10. Looks like Falcons. Auto. Jace McClellan. There we go, Falcons. Went down at the very end. Chase Watson. Red zone auto to 10. Nice one, dude. Good ink. Boy, it looks like a kaboom, doesn't it? Zoom. CeeDee Lamb. Also to 10. 7 of 10 on the insert. That kaboom looking 7 of 10 zoom. And then to 50 on the red zone. Bo Nix. There we go. Dude, good box. Let's drop one. It's kind of for a few of these. 2 to 10s and a I'm going to top load everything here in a second. I got the patch auto. Steven Jackson to 10 as well. 3 cards to 10. Chunky one, too, for the Rams. Stan. Dude, let's drop another one for that. That's beautiful. That's a gorgeous card, man. Steven Jackson, gold, 7 of 10. 3-color patch. You got a little bit of white there in between it. Got that gold stitching there from the logo. That's a really cool looking card, man. Good box on that one. Dan, you want a random? I can give you a random, bud. Here, let's put you in. Again, don't send unless it goes. Here, we'll put you in 5. How about that? Dan in spot number 5. So that puts us at 3 down. Almost halfway there. That was a good box. For one that we didn't even get the contenders optic preview, because that's the one I thought we were really going to be hunting, but we got a lot of good ones in that one. Jeff Bryant's going 2. We're halfway there. Halfway to close. Still got 1, 4, 6, and 7 on the random division. And J.R. Medlin's going to take spot 1. We are playing on the back 9 now. 4 and 6 to Jay. I've only got 1 spot left. Spot 7's the last one up. Let me update the list. 7's the last. 1 to JR. Yes, Dan, I put you in 5, bud. And Dan, you want 5? I already put you in 5. You want 7 as well, right? I'm going to put you in 7 unless you tell me otherwise. So that gives you 2 spots, right? That works. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So 4 and what do we say? 4 and 6 to Jay. Dan's in 5 and 7, and that puts us full. Perfect. Perfect. If anybody wants me to kick off a round 2, I will. If you missed out and you want me to start a second round, I will. I'll hold off on doing that until somebody actually requests it. You guys do not need to send at this moment. If you can, feel free. I'm not going to check it until after the Obsidian box, though. We'll finish this break first, and then we'll go in and check payments. And then to 10. Yeah, for sure, Dan. No worries at all. That works. I really like that Steven Jackson. That is sick. No number on the chalk talk for Worthy. That nicks to 50. Another nice one. That was a good box. All right. Obsidian. This is definitely the biggest box on the table. I think these are going for, what are these at? It's like, I think Blowout had it at $565 for Obsidian. As of like this morning. All right, good luck, guys. Come on. Should have 4 hits in this one. They don't actually schedule it out as this many autos, this many relics. It's kind of like gold standard in that sense. They just tell you 4 autos or relics. All right, here we go. First up, Max Crosby, Atomic Initials. Atomic Initials Crosby, Raiders, getting the base. I don't like how they keep changing it backward and forward, backward and forward. You know what? I got an extra patch. I think they're all hits. Jamar Chase trifecta. 3 triple patch. Going to Cincy, not from any specific game or event. Jamar Chase, the new highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. Saquon didn't hold that title very long. Dude, what are they doing with the checkbook in Cincy? I guess the mentality is just going to be, you know what? We're going to try to break the scoreboard. Keep up if you can. See if they can do it. They are spending the whole budget on offense. Cincy, Woody. Jamar Chase, no number on that one. Next up, another trifecta. This one, Derrick Henry going to the Ravens. Mark Seidel got his Ravens. I think one of those is a bonus. Appreciate you, Dan. Dan looking for them Packers. There's Henry. Another patch. Joey B. Solar swatches. Another one for Cincy. So Woody getting another one. Another one unnumbered, though. 3rd straight with no number. Joe Burrow solar swatches. These last two should be autos. I don't mind the extra. We'll take bonus. Joey B. Trent Green, orbital auto. That might be the first Trent Green auto I've pulled. That's to 49, 24 out of 49. That one, Chiefs. Kansas City, Paul Ferentz. To 49. He's got a nice auto. Trent Green, orbital auto. If I told you you're going to hit a Kansas City quarterback auto before this break, that spot would have gone for a lot more. Not the Mahomes, though. It is the Trent. Like that one. So Trent Green to 49 auto. Last one in the break. Then we'll run into this live fill. Should be our patch auto. It's a nice one. BTJ. Brian Thomas Jr. Jags getting one of the best receivers in the class. Chris Kidney. Duval. To 299. 152 out of 299 on the Brian Thomas. That's who you wanted to see when you grabbed the Jags. Dude, he's going to be so good. We got to get him a little help. Lost Kirk. Lost Ingram. Where do you think all those balls are going to go? Brenton Strange is not going to be picking up all that volume. I got a feeling Brian Thomas is going to get some additional work this year. Be a true one. BTJ auto. All right. Let's recap. Been waiting for that BTJ. Absolutely, bud. Yes, please. Sorry, JR. For the payments for the live fill, yes, I pinned the payment info in the bottom of the comments. So if you look at the chat down here at the bottom, I've got that PayPal friends and family, that gold 188. I did not factor in for PayPal fees, so we're trying not to pay those PayPal fees. We want to take friends and family payments. So whether they're Venmo or PayPal, the regular PayPal is a business account. It will only take goods and services, so that's why I'm giving you that different one, that gold. So yeah, use one of those if you could. All right, recap. We had Bo Nix to 50. Chalk Talk, Xavier Worthy. Zoom to 10, CeeDee Lamb. Michael Pratt was to 75. Xavier Worthy, rare checker. Edgerrin Cooper, purple to 250. Terrion Arnold, finest debuts, checker. The mystery refractor ended up going Titans. We had 2 out of 3 with the Titans. Did not need to run a random. So I'll let you peel that if you want to. Jaden Daniels on the checker. Bucky Irving, refractor. Braylon Trice to 125, purple rare. Marvin Harrison Jr., it's a common actually. Lenny Moore, green to 75. Xavier Legette to 125, purple rare. Todd Heap to 325. Caleb Williams on a pair of checkers, common and uncommon. Jaden Daniels' finest debuts. Bo Nix behind the numbers out of Zenith. Another Chalk Talk, this one numbered to 25 for Trevor Lawrence. Rashee Rice, rated rookie. Will Levis, rated rookie, purple shock. The hits. Brian Thomas to 299 on the RPA out of Obsidian. Also from Obsidian, Trent Green, auto to 49. Joe Burrow, solar swatches, trifecta, triple patch. Derrick Henry, as well as Jamar Chase, 2 separate. This is still one of my favorites. Steven Jackson to 10 on the patch auto, the chunky 3-color patch auto there for the Rams. Jace McClellan is to 10, red zone rookie auto. Cade Stover, rookie auto, as well as Arian Foster to 10, Topps finest auto. RPA Roman Wilson to 399 out of Zenith, and then Braylon Allen rookie auto to 299 out of Zenith. And that is the break. All right. Let's see. Find Strange BTJ is not. Yeah, I do too, Chris. I'm not a fan of that either. It's not in finest or chrome. As a Jags fan, I do like the vets. I like that Fred Taylor's in it, Tony Baselli's in it, Maurice Jones-Drew in chrome. I'm not sure about finest, but I like the vets in it. But yeah, the rookies are. It's tough not having BTJ in there, for sure. All right. The live fill. We did fill. So if you haven't sent yet, go ahead and drop payment there. Do me a favor. Someone who is in the live fill. I got 2 boxes left. Tell me, do you guys want the left box or the right box? And while I'm waiting for that, again, from someone who's in the break, give me a left or a right. Let me just copy that list real quick. I'll paste over here. And let me hop out of the chat for just a second. I'm going to go check payments. All right, Tony, I got you for a pair. I gotta log into all these different things here. Let's see. I got Dan for a pair. I got Jeff for one. I got JR for one. And then Jay, I got you for 2. Perfect. That's all of them. All right. Everybody's paid up. Thank you, guys. Let's see. JR says left box. Perfect. Left box is this one here. Pull this one over here. Save that for next time. Let me grab a fresh random. Let's see, new giveaway. We're going to call this one 2024 Topps Finest Football Random Division. This is live fill. This is actually live fill number 2. We did one in baseball earlier. This is live fill number 2 for 3/21/25. Because it all goes into the same account. So if you're looking those up, this is number 2. Like I said, baseball we did 1, so that was live fill number 1. This is live fill number 2. All right, so let me grab the list of divisions. This wouldn't be that hard to type them out, but I've got them here, so I'm just going to copy and paste. There we go. There's that. All right, I'm going to pull this list off the screen, just kind of clear the windshield a little bit, and let's go ahead and bring on the list. There we go. All right, I've got JR in spot number 1, Jeff Bryant's in 2, Tony Wheeler's in 3, Jay Frick is in 4, Dan Ewer's in 5, Jay is in 6, Dan is in 7, and Tony is in spot number 8. So that's my 1 through 8 list. And then here is the random. All right, guys, so I've got the AFC North, AFC South, AFC East, AFC West, NFC North, NFC South, NFC East, NFC West. As always, we do everything live. We don't bother with the dice roll. We always use 5 times on the random. So once that list has been randomized 5 times, I'm going to copy and paste the list, drop it next to your names, and then whatever division you have next to your name, that is a division that you'll have for the break. I'll give you a quick trade window right after. If you guys want to buy, sell, and trade teams, you can trade like division for division straight up. You can trade teams out of your division, 2 for 1s, 3 for 1s, 4 for 1s. Whatever you guys want to do is fine for me. Whatever, you know, it's your all's break. So 5 times on the randomizer. Best of luck. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last spin is 5. AFC South up top, down to the AFC East. Gonna copy. And paste. All right, so JR with the AFC South. Jeff Bryant, NFC North. Tony Wheeler with the AFC North. Jay Frick with the NFC West. Dan Ewer with the NFC South. Jay with the AFC West. Dan Ewer with the NFC East. And Tony Wheeler with the AFC East. If you guys need a hand with who you're chasing, you know, if you're looking for who you're chasing with each division, feel free to ask. I won't give advice on trades, but I will answer any questions you got. If I say that's a good deal, that's a bad deal, I'm ruining someone's trade, and so I don't want to influence that. I'll tell you who's on the checklist. I'll look it up if I need to, or I'll tell you what rookies we're chasing. But yeah, it's up to you guys on the trades. I will not weigh in. Not seeing too much action, so let's make the last call. There's always less trade activity on the divisions. I don't know why. All right, I don't see anything. Well, let's do it. A little premature on the bomb drop. I got to hit the button to turn it on. I got to hit the button to turn it off. And every time I come back, if it's on, it just plays. All right. There we go. Good luck, guys. Maybe it just knew we had a big one coming. All right, good luck. Let's see something big. Jim Everett, not Chris Everett, but Jim Everett. Latu, Edgerrin Cooper, Will Shipley, Malik Neighbors, base rookie. Danny Amendolas to 75, 31 out of 75. Jonathan Brooks, Dynamos, Kamari Lassiter, refractor. Malik Neighbors, checker, there we go. And Jermaine Burton, uncommon rookie. Lassiter, refractor. Malik Neighbors on the checker. There you go, Giants, NFC East. That is Dan. AFC East with Danny Amendola, Tony Wheeler. /75. And then one more Malik Neighbors. Go ahead and top load the Malik. The base. Chot Robinson. Chuck Foreman. Roger Craig. Keenan McCardell. I like that he's in the set too. Tim Tebow. I like that Tebow's in the set. Michael Pratt. I'm a Jags fan. I'm a Gators fan. Pratt's to 150. 121 out of 150. Field Generals. Drake May. Is that a refractor? Not a refractor. Okay, base insert. We'll still take the May, though. Jerry Rice. Dynamo's checker. Jermaine Burton, rookie checker on the rare. And then Terrion Arnold, uncommon. Field Generals Drake May. Michael Pratt to 150. Jalen Polk. Jalen McMillan. Nate Wiggins, rookie. Ricky Williams. Auto. Keon Coleman. That's a good one. We'll take it. Buffalo. AFC East. Tony Wheeler. Tony Wheeler, Keon Coleman. Is that a refractor? I think it's a refractor. No? Okay, base auto. Base auto, Keon Coleman. Ladd McConkey on color, 125. 32 out of 125 for the AFC West. That's Jay. Finest debuts, Audric Estime. Spencer Rattler, Field Generals checker. Will Shipley checker. Chris Long, uncommon. There's McConkey. Keon Coleman. Good auto. It's not where I was expecting to see that auto, though. Mike Singletary. Ray Lewis. Emmitt Smith. Craig Morton. Fred Taylor. John Elway, rare. Finest debuts, Terrion Arnold. Dynamos, Audric Estime. Malik Neighbors, another checker. And Terrell Owens, uncommon. So Neighbors with a pair of checkers. This is the uncommon checker. We had Caleb in the last box with the two checkers. This time it is Malik. Bob Greasy. Dallas Turner. Jonathan Brooks. Bucky Irving, rookie. Dexter Manley, auto number 2. So Commanders, NFC East. That's Dan Ewer. Dan Ewer, Dexter Manley auto. No number on that one. Dylan Johnson is to 325. 319 out of 325. Field Generals, Caleb Williams. Kurt Warner, refractor. Will Shipley, checker. And Randy Moss, uncommon. There's the Johnson and Caleb. Dexter Manley on the auto. No number. Base auto. All right, last pack. Come on, let me get a little something extra here. Dallas Clark, Calvin Hill, Archie Griffin, Troy Smith, Chris Long, Michael Vick rare, Dynamo's Barry Sanders, Sam Hartman, Field Generals rookie. That is a refractor. Edgerrin Cooper checker, and then Peyton Manning is the uncommon. All right, so nothing too crazy in that one. Not the biggest box for sure. Yeah, a couple decent ones, but definitely not as big as the last one. Let me run through the recap with you guys. Wish I could have hit you guys a little bigger than those. So we had Caleb Williams, Field Generals. Dylan Johnson was to 325. Ladd McConkey to 125 was a nice one. Michael Pratt to 150. Field Generals Drake May. Danny Amendola to 75. Malik Neighbors on a base common, checker common, and a checker uncommon. So Neighbors doing well. Dexter Manley, base auto, and then Keon Coleman, base auto. The two autos, one vet, one rookie. All right, that is the box on that one, guys. That is it. That is all I got, guys. So if anybody wants to crack anything Percy-wise, I'm here. I'm live. We can do it. If not, we can call it for the week. I'll be out all weekend. I will be off over the weekend. I always take weekends off. I break Monday through Friday. I am going to try to get to breaking a little more often for football. I need to hire help to do that. We do a lot of breaking in baseball. I mean, we do a 10-boxer every day, plus live fills, potentially sometimes plus personals. Every once in a while, we'll do 2 rounds in the same day. It's a lot in the baseball room. I need help to be able to get some hands to help fill the football breaks. So looking to get that in. Did some interviewing over the weekend. Going to do some more interviewing here this upcoming week. So hopefully I get somebody in here soon, and we can do a little bit more frequent in here. So again, guys, thanks for hopping in. Thanks for filling. Congrats on everybody who got hits in this one. If I wasn't able to get you hit, I will try to get you guys next time. Take care, guys. I will see you guys after the weekend. Have a good one, and